Okay, today is May 16th. May 16th, 2025. It has been a very, very long journey, and there's no end in sight. Uh, when I think I got it, unless I have uh, monetary proof in my hand, then there's no end in sight. Okay, but anytime in between that I make a conclusion that at this time is it, it's a foolhardy kind of a statement that I've noticed. And what I've noticed today as I started to trade this funding pips 5K account, uh, spending $30 on it, right? 4 times today. That what I've noticed is that I can't seem to like hold off on trading. It has to be I feel like I have to continuously be in a trade. Okay, I feel like I have to be taking every trade all the time. And so what happens is that luckily I would make a good trade, and then I would pile on some gains, and then subsequently I feel like I have to be in a trade, and so the subsequent trades turns out to be all bad trades, and then it would garnish it would garnish the good trade that I have. And so what I've noticed is that I feel that I have to always be in a trade for some reason. I don't know why. Instead of looking for a good trade setup, I'm I'm so that's why I'm losing. And so when that happens, then I get on tilt because I would make a good trade and then I would lose, and then I fume because I shouldn't be in that trade anyway, but I'm in it and I would lose, and it would impact my I'm thinking such a at a level of such a I'm thinking in terms of essentially I don't know how to put this in more delicately. It's like uh I don't know how I can describe this other than the fact that I'm like I'm I'm in a state, I'm in a mental state of essentially being uh I don't know how to put this. I feel like I have to always be in a trade, which is wrong. It can't be done that way. I can't expect to make money if I'm like always in a trade. Especially when the market I have to pick my see I have to improve my edge. I have to I have to allow the advantage. See, I only have a small amount of advantage in a certain location. Not all locations. The market has the advantage on all the other locations, but in certain locations I have an edge. So the only place that I should be really trading is that specific moment where I have an edge. Okay? But I have this inner need to always be in a trade, which is undermining my trading results. And so if I look throughout the day, I'm looking at when I look throughout the day, there are some good trades. The results are good, whether it's through luck or whatever it is. But something caused it to be positive. But squeezed in between in a wide span are losses that are erasing all the gains. And so if I take all the losses and add it up and lump it together, I could pass practically any challenge. So what I need to do, what I have to learn to do, what I have to learn, this is critical. This is really critical. This is really critical. So what I have to learn to do is that what I have to learn to do is if the trade isn't there, don't take it. Just wait for it. Just look around. Look around for it. You don't always so when I'm trading, so what I should be doing is when I'm in a trade, I'm not looking for a trade. But when I'm out of the trade, I'm looking for a trade, ready to just click on it to get back right back in. And so what I need to do is okay, as soon as I get out of the trade, then I need to be looking, but it is possible that it's going to take a long time for me to get back into the trade. But I can't be jumping in. Just it's like I suppose it's like a cold winter time, and it's like in the mountains. There's like a there's like a uh, there's like a geothermal area where in the wintertime it gets really toasty and warm. And so I feel like I have to jump back in there. Otherwise, it's incredibly uncomfortable. So I have to. I see all the gains are just erased. So I have to figure out how to like sit on my hands. I have to learn. I have to learn how to sit on my hands, waiting for a setup. I can't be. I can't. I can't be like. I can't be like always like clicking. I have to be able to. I have to. The fact that I'm like trying to scalp. That's the problem. When where people who are essentially swing traders, they do their research, and then they just let the trade go. And in the meantime, they allow the trade to unfold. Okay, so that's a good thing to do. But as a scalper, what I'm attempting to do is, as soon as I get this trade, I get the result, then I want to jump back right back in. That's the innate uh, issue with being a scalper. That's a so I have to learn how to sit on my hands. I have to I have to learn how to sit on my hands. Okay, as soon as the trade is over, uh, I can look around, wait for it, wait for the price to move into a certain location, and then when it moves into a location and when the setups are formed, then I get in. Okay, not until then. I don't want to force it. My mind is forcing it. My mind is forcing the trade. My mind is forcing a trade that is really not set up. And that's my problem right there. Okay? God. Wow. I don't know how more delicately I can put it into it, but I just have to learn how to sit on my hands. Okay? I have to learn how to sit on my hands. Let the trade either breathe or whatever it needs to. Then once things are in more favorable to me, that I can jump in there and take the trade so that I can not lose, preserve the gains that I have, and then essentially it helps out in mental capital, emotional capital, and so the idea is to practice and looking at the setups. Okay, that's what I need to do. So I have to learn how to sit on my hands. Okay, I have to. I have to learn how to sit on my hands. That's a useful skill to have. Okay, sometimes it's good to say something, but sometimes it's better to not say anything. It's better. Just like that guy, something about Trump, 8647 Trump or something like that. That's you don't want to be saying that. Okay, not you don't want no, definitely not. So I have to learn how to sit on my hands. Okay, I have to learn how to sit on my hands. Okay, I have to learn how to sit on my hands. I repeat again. I have to learn how to sit on my hands.